Hello everyone, this is VIA, and behind me is a place where multiple shipwrecks have occurred. Yes, this is a very inconvenient backwater, and ships are constantly sailing along this river and colliding with each other. Over there's an especially inconvenient, very narrow bridge these ships pass through, cut their hulls, and that's why they sink here. But recently, according to absolutely reliable news, a special ship sank here.
Breaking news. A ship transporting containers with Apple equipment sank in a local waterway, according to reliable news sources. According to eyewitnesses, no one was hurt.
Oh, did you hear what the woman said? iPhones were being transported on some kind of barge?
The whereabouts of the Apple devices are unknown. If only someone had a search magnet and an underwater drone, they could be found right away. Have a great day, all. I'm gonna get a new iPhone.
Unbelievable, and most likely it happened right here. Well, I did some research, asked my followers, and that's why I decided to check with a magnet to see if it's true or not. Maybe we'll be able to pull out something that proves a ship filled with iPhones sank at this spot. Or maybe we'll find something that disproves it. And if we find proof, maybe we'll go looking for the iPhones to give them away to my subscribers. They're waterproof, so what could happen to them? I intentionally threw the magnet farther away towards those ships. I hooked onto something good. These haven't sunk yet, see? There are a lot of ships standing there. They haven't sunk yet, but they'll definitely sink soon. They're all rotten. But right now, I got something big and heavy. Look over there. You can see something coming. What does it say? Victor. What the hell, Victor? What is this, guys? I thought I was pulling something big and heavy, but it's just some piece of metal with Victor written on it. And do you remember I either saw or heard that the ship that sank was called Victoria? Ah, I get it now, guys. Victor, Victoria. Something broke off here, got bent. This is our first clue that confirms the ship sank here. As I mentioned, ships sink here. Those rotten ships over there will also sink soon. And over there, you see that yellow thing? That's a submarine. It's a submarine. It's yellow. Basically, it dives to the bottom and searches, collects. By the way, all these iPhones, for example, and everything else that sank, don't believe me. This is what submarines look like. This is the homemade budget version. We must hurry, or it might find the iPhones first. Keep throwing. Actually, I've already found a bunch of different... Antoka. This is Antoka. Remember Antoka? Antoka, who has appeared in this video before, enjoyed what I do so much that he's always with me now.
Slavik just called me and said the phones got scattered, and he didn't have his at that moment.
I have to share with him too now? Got stuck again? I'm purposely throwing the magnet farther. There! Did you see the tension on the rope? That means there's definitely something there. Well, there are definitely ships down there, but if there are iPhones underwater, I have no idea. So in short, it's definitely going. As usual with big underwater things, something always comes off. But now I feel something on my magnet. You can see something there, right? It looks like brains, but it's actually just a chain, possibly from a ship or something similar. Just an ordinary chain. And here there are even two. Two finds at once. But look how many different metal fragments there are here. Well, that's because it's near the backwater. We can really find a bunch of ship fragments here. This is serious. Ships sink here, and look over there. The guys are swimming, all geared up. They're fishing something out with a net. They definitely watch the news too. I also think they're looking for iPhones right now, so we need to hurry. All right, let's throw the magnet in again. Same spot, farther out, but this time, thankfully, I didn't lose anything. Everything is right here with me, secure and intact. All right, whoa, okay, oh, again. I've hooked onto something again. Definitely, it's going well. Something's coming, damn, for sure. I hope it doesn't break off this time, as it's not as heavy as the previous find, but it's definitely coming. You can see it already. Looks like it's the ship's hull again. Or not. Oh, guys, it's some kind of box. Half metal, half wood. Oh, damn, look, it's all smashed up. At first glance, I'd say it's the same color as Victor's hull. Oh, I mean the Victoria ship, like you told me. But it's wooden, and it says something like ARR or EPP here. Apple, which means apple. That means iPhones could have been in there. In this box, they could have been inside. Damn, what kind of hillbillies transport equipment in such ugly wooden boxes? Well, look, it fell out. Damn, look, they caught us. Quiet, they caught us. Hi! They're definitely looking for those iPhones too. Oh man, we shouldn't let them see that we found something. Damn, is this a setup? In the place where I threw it, we pulled out a box and everything spilled out of it. That means there could be iPhones there. You know what we should do, guys? We should retrieve my underwater drone to inspect that area. If we discover boxes with iPhones or other Apple devices, as this box indicates, I'll toss it that way, or we might even dive there. Let's get the underwater drone ready, specifically this thing. This is my powerful underwater drone. And we'll use it now to explore the place where I found all these items. If the guys on the boat don't come back, they won't notice that we found something really valuable.
This way.
I have hundreds of meters of this cable here. By the way, did you notice it's yellow here, just like that submarine? Both are submarines, but this one is more advanced. Cool, I start the engines. Everything is working fine. We're descending to the bottom. We let out more cable and start exploring the area, the underwater territory. But the water, unfortunately, is a bit murky. You can only see this orange color everywhere. But I think I haven't reached the place yet, where I found those discoveries. Maybe I should dive deeper, although I can already see the bottom. The depth is about 5 meters, 6 meters. Oh, there's a sudden drop to 8 meters here. Oh, look guys, here's the first find. This looks like a sunken ship, really, just pieces of some ship. Maybe it's just a fishing schooner. Well, that's for sure. It's not a fact that this is what we're looking for, but it does confirm what I said, that ships are constantly sinking here.
Unlucky place. It happens.
Yeah, look at it. It's already all covered in rust and has been here for quite a while. Maybe that's how it sank, but I'm not sure. There are some creepy ships out there. Let's continue exploring around this one. Why not? It's just sand and dirt so far. Nothing special yet. Let's keep going. Hey, something just flashed over there. Whoa, look, guys, that's amazing. What is that? It's some kind of white box. Is it? It looks a lot like an iPhone box. I'm not completely sure, but I think it really is an iPhone box. So that fishing schooner we just found, maybe it was transporting these iPhones, this Apple equipment. Yeah, guys, that's definitely an iPhone. Let's launch our drone now and see where this is located. So it's somewhere around here where my drone is surfacing. That's exactly where we need to throw the magnet, guys. That's where we're going to throw the magnet now because we found a box there. Either a box or the iPhone itself. Wow, I'm really fired up now. I'm totally confident now. About there, right? That's about where the drone was. Now we're going to pull out the finds in the iPhones. Damn, this doesn't look like an iPhone. Oh, damn. Ah, basically, it's moving, but you know, it's like it's scraping along the ground, really digging in hard. Let's go. The rope is pulled tight. It must be something very heavy and big. Looks like we've gotten stuck to the ship again, the one we saw on the bottom, instead of pulling up an iPhone. All right, it's coming up, but it's not the ship. I probably couldn't pull up a whole ship anyway. Can you see anything? The find? Bubbles are rising, and this object is extremely heavy. It's a real challenge. It seems to be a pointer or a part of the ship. No, yeah, well. Unbelievable, guys. It's an anchor. That's why it's so heavy. It's a ship's anchor. Look, it all makes sense. The chains we found, he must have gone down them, but apparently the chains broke, or maybe everything broke during the shipwreck. And this is its plating, so probably it should be somewhere around here. Victoria, right? It was somewhere around here. Honestly, the ship was pretty crappy. It's all rusty and rotten, and the other finds are also sketchy, rusty, and rotten. I don't get it at all. Either this ship was some kind of stinky schooner from the start, which wasn't that great, or I just don't understand. Write your theories in the comments. How did it happen that a ship carrying iPhones ended up looking like this? I can't figure it out yet. And by the way, if you've watched up to this point, you definitely have to like and subscribe to the channel. To all my subscribers. I'll be giving away the iPhones I catch today, or maybe in the near future. We'll definitely do a giveaway, so don't be lazy and subscribe. And write in the comments whether you need an iPhone or not. Whether we catch it or not, it doesn't matter. Tell me, but if you need it, I'll do everything to give it to you. Now let's throw the magnet back in there, somewhere farther away. Well, pretty much, yes. You see, even a centimeter to the left or right, a deviation forward, and we're already off. But I did pull the anchor out there, right? But now something's different. I thought it would always be hard for me to get it out, but I feel like there's something there. Can you see anything there or not? There's something coming up. It feels light, just like I said. Not sure what it is. Hold on. Some kind of tablet. Something tall with papers, some kind of documents. Let's look at them. Whoa, a dossier from Limited Liability Company. It says Inter Global iPhone Import. You hear that? These are the documents from the company transporting iPhones. About our company, blah, blah, blah. Motto, an iPhone in every home, even if there is no home. What? What kind of nonsense is that? Main market, questionable territories, international waters, parking lots near Tatesay. What? Year founded, 2021. Unofficially, what? Unique offers, an iPhone with no unnecessary questions. Foil moisture and gas protection with a 1,500-year warranty bonus. Free Chinese vacuum cleaner charger. What nonsense is this? Certificate of quality states iPhone passed inspection and meets quality standards, claiming it is original. However, original was initially written as fake and crossed out, suggesting the iPhone was actually counterfeit despite the certificate asserting it passed inspection. What kind of nonsense is this, guys? The story is starting to come together. Their schooner, which we're now fishing out piece by piece, is all rotten and rusty only because they were transporting fake iPhones. Wait, what's this? Our best team, Zhabov Yura Zhabovich, General Director. What a jerk he is. Lolita, the Public Relations Manager, and Anton, the Director of Innovation. He actually has a fake iPhone. There have never been iPhones like that. Hey everyone, check out that pointy-eared gnome. Crazy, right? And their whole team is like a freak show on water. Can you believe what's happening? So it turns out they sank here, right next to the other ships. Oh, look, the ship Victoria. Yeah, I told you that's Victoria. It's just that some of the letters, a couple of letters are missing here. Because everything fell apart. Wow, what condition is it in? It was decommissioned in 1989. Rotten, rusty, no transportation permit. What did we find, guys? I promised to give you iPhones. Don't show the iPhone catalog to clients. Okay, everything here is written wrong. iPhone 7 Square XS China. Basically, it's all fake. These are documents for counterfeit iPhones, guys. These aren't real iPhones. iPhone 17, it's all fake. It's all knockoffs. They transported counterfeit iPhones. The vessel's passport prohibited water access, but they altered it to allow it. At least these documents remained intact. Oh, there's even some kind of QR code here. Let's scan it and see what's there. It says, device research. Implemented by the company are counterfeit. Basically, this is some kind of expert opinion, but I'm really curious what's on that QR code. These reviews mention that I, Viktor Petrov, purchased an iPhone from a specific company. They're lying, it's a fake. Looks like we found some secret documents that the owners of this ship, Victoria, wanted to hide. But the fact is, the story is true. They really were transporting iPhones, but no one knew they were fake. Let's toss the magnet in a few more times to possibly uncover more hidden facts about this sunken ship. But even counterfeit iPhones are worth something, right? So it's still worth it to get at least a couple of them. There's nothing wrong with using a fake iPhone if you can't afford a real one. Most people won't be able to tell the difference anyway. The main point is that it's an iPhone. What's your opinion? Share in the comments if you think using fake iPhones and clothes is embarrassing. Or is it no big deal since no one can tell anyway? Yeah, there's definitely something caught. Looks like it's that ship again. Let's see. Something broke off. Well, so it's still moving, guys. Let's see. Look how the rope is getting tight, right? Maybe it's another box? Another box, but this time full of iPhones. Look, you can see something there. Something red is coming. Oh no, something white. Hold on. It's another piece of some paneling, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's definitely another piece of the Victoria ship's paneling. I'm confused about whether it's Victor or not. Oh, ho! Look, it's falling apart piece by piece. That's a huge hole. Most likely it was that little bridge I told you about earlier. That's where they scraped the ship. Probably scraped it pretty badly. That's why it sank. This is actually the plating. This is the hull of the ship. And these numbers here, do you know what they are? That's the waterline. Basically, the more loaded the ship is, the deeper it sinks. If it crosses this line, it'll sink to hell. Apparently, that's what happened with the ship Victoria. Yeah, but so far we still haven't found a single iPhone or any piece of equipment. Maybe we should swim over there. What do you think, using scuba gear? Let me know if I should even go on underwater trips using diving this season at all. Do you like videos about diving or not? If many request it, I'll make that video for you. But if it's uninteresting, then it's uninteresting. And don't forget to like if you love magnet fishing. But I'm not finishing it yet because I haven't figured it out yet. Even if it just scraped him and the ship sank, why is it in pieces, right? And we saw that it's not completely in pieces, that ship. It's more or less whole underwater. Well, as much as possible. Oops. It's caught. It's moving with difficulty. It's stuck. I ripped something off this ship again. They're over there looking for iPhones. Well, we're smarter now, right, subscribers? We know it's all counterfeit, that's what they're after. At least I tore something off that pathetic ship, but I still feel it. And now you can even see it already, and I think you can spot them from here. Another anchor? Or not? Wait, what's that? Come on, are you kidding me? This damn steering wheel, it's literally made out of crap and sticks. Some crooked and ugly metal parts. What are these? The ship Victoria, which transported iPhones, was steered with this. There you go. We've removed it in pieces already. Antosha, help me out. For now, show the subscribers the ship piece for visualization. Go on, show them. What did you think? You're the expert. Do you think it happened this way?
It was definitely at the front.
Right, the name is written on the front.
Then it was definitely at the back.
Right. And there was an anchor here, right? There was a chain on it, something like this, more or less. I probably look like the captain of the ship Victoria, which is transporting fake iPhones. Come closer, you'll be my cabin boy. Aren't you upset that the iPhones are apparently fake and counterfeit?
Well, that's what we've got. Aren't you upset?
Will bootleg work for you too?
Any kind will work for me.
Well, all right. So do we keep throwing?
Of course, absolutely.
Come on, let's do it for Antoshka and the subscribers. Can we get at least one iPhone today, even if it's fake? Well, maybe. Right now I feel something small on the magnet, something tiny. You see, the rope isn't getting tight. Everything's fine. So we might be able to pull something out now. Can you see anything there or not? Well, both of us. Oh, look, what's that? Wow, look, how many? These metal fragments are pieces of ships. What's this one? Hold on, this is a recorder, everyone. These cabin boys, shipwrats, and others, they record what needs to happen for those who are too lazy to write in the ship's log. Lazy creatures, they use things like this and then copy it over later. Let's play something back. Wait, did you hear that? Someone's yelling and screaming. Let's go check it out.
All right, well, just another entry in the log, basically.
Is it some drunk sailor yelling or what?
We were supposed to arrive in a week, but it's been 3 weeks of sailing. It seems we're lost.
He said they've been off course for a long time already.
He also adds that the ship was last serviced 25 years ago. Can you imagine?
The ship was last serviced 25 years ago? Is everything falling apart at the seams or what? Does that mean their schooner is just going to fall apart while it's moving?
Well, and then, oh wow, a container just fell into the water. And what's there? That's it. Wow.
Unbelievable. Did you hear that? The container with iPhones toppled over and basically the ship sank. It all adds up. This recorder is our evidence. The iPhones, at least some of them, must still be at the bottom. He mentioned a container with iPhones and a leaky box was found. So it's not a fact that this is my assumption. The fact that it said Apple here is correct. Maybe it said something else, I don't know. Arrangement, maybe something like that, I don't know. Write in your version what it could have been. Because apparently he said the container with iPhones opened, right? So we should be looking for a container. And a container looks like this, small. And a shipping container looks like this. And a container with iPhones looks like this. Unbelievable. Let's throw it in and see where that damn container with iPhones is. The one they were talking about in that recording. Every time it gets caught, look how tight the rope is getting. It's really pulling now. It's not getting stuck like the first time. Let's see what's in there. Oh, look, something's definitely coming up. What's that? Some kind of metal thing, maybe a handle or something. To wind up that stinky ship, I wouldn't be surprised if the Victoria didn't run on a normal diesel engine, but on some kind of wind-up mechanism. Everything else is likely held together with spit and sticks, so the engine is probably the same, or maybe not. What if it's a clamp-type handle for containers? So you close the shutters this way and lock the shipping container. Maybe it's really a handle for closing the container we were talking about earlier? Still, maybe there really is some container down there somewhere filled to the top with equipment. Well, to be honest, I want more and more to go there myself and grab all that equipment and give it to all my subscribers before it's too late. Guys, tell me, what do you think? Should I do this or not? Write in the comments. Should I go looking for the sunken container with iPhones or not? But only if you get a lot of likes under this video. Okay, then I'll do it. Come on, let's hook right onto the container. If we hook onto the container right now, I'll dive in right now and look for those iPhones. There's a hook, there's tension. And yeah, that's it. Looks like that's it. Looks like we found it. No, looks like we tore something off again. I can definitely feel some weight on the magnet. Let's see what we tore off this time. Throwing it that way was pointless. Where the drone floated, we only found a sunken ship and a single iPhone. or a box from some kind of equipment. I wouldn't say there was a container with iPhones. At least I didn't see one. But I see something red on the magnet. Look over there. Wow, that's a ship's propeller. It's quite small though. It's a bit small for such a steering wheel, although maybe it could have had several of these engines.
Then it's fine, 2 or 3 engines like that.
With those aluminum propellers, that's for sure. In short, I think we've gathered enough evidence that the ship definitely sank here, and that this ship was the Victoria. We found parts of its fuselage. You could say all the documentation for this damn ship. So, what's down there, where we discovered the sunken ship with the drone, is the Victoria, which was carrying counterfeit iPhones, there's no doubt about it. But the fact that there's a container with iPhones down there, that's completely new information, and apparently, I'm the only one who knows about it. What happens next depends on you, my friends. If we get 10,000 likes on this video and a lot of comments, I'll dive in there myself and find the devices which I'll give away to all my viewers. In my view, it's a great deal if it works.